Yo, what's good? What's good? Hope everybody good. Hope you're having a good morning so far. It is your boy Lavish, and this is Lavish Thoughts TV. We're back at it with another blog, another day. You know, I'm good. I'm alive. You know what I mean? Like I'm cooling, bro. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? As always, you know, major salute to y'all. I appreciate the supporters that have been subscribing to the channel. So with that being said, if you're a new viewer, you like the content, you like what you see it right here, just hit that button, you know, hit that like, you know what I mean, share it, you know, get these videos into the algorithm, get these things going, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So this thing I'm just now seeing today, actually. Kai Cenat's former cameraman, you know, AMP cameraman Chris. He's back on the scene, and he's pretty much went, you know, on video to address the allegations. But it's not allegations, you know, these allegations actually are true, you know. And for some that may not know, you know, Chris was AMP's, you know, cameraman, you know, dealing with the streams and all that stuff. And, you know, he's no longer affiliated with them because he got exposed for talking to a minor, you know, and he was in his 20s. Still is in his 20s, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, he got exposed for talking to a minor. So AMP no longer have affiliations with this dude, right? So now he came back, he was addressing the allegations and whatever, right? He's addressing all this stuff, and I'm just listening to what he has to say as far as like this whole situation. And this is what I gotta say, right? This type of thing that he has attached to his name, it's an unforgivable act in my eyes and a lot of people's eyes, you know. Anybody that's a grown man that's been exposed for dealing with children in that matter, you know, and has predator vibes and just on that weird vibes, it's an unforgivable act in a lot of people's eyes, you know. Anybody that got morals and principles, such as myself, we don't rock with that type of foolery. You know, it's a sick act, and like I said, it's unforgivable. Here's the thing with this situation, bro. I see that there are people that are still trying to defend this dude, you know, and there's people that's trying to call Kai Cenat fake for not associating with something no more with this guy, right? And me listening to his explanation for this, right? So pretty much what he's saying is that the only reason why he kept continuing on the conversation with this girl is because he knew that she was still in college and he was in college, right? That's the only reason why he kept this conversation going. But Chris, here's the thing though, bro. It doesn't change the fact of what you did. Like I said, what you did is an unforgivable act in a lot of people's eyes. It's a sick act that a lot of people that stand on business, that has morals and principles, don't rock with that. You're 20-something years old. You're a grown man. You're talking to a 17-year-old. That's still a teenager. That's still a child. You had no business talking to a child, okay? I don't care what anybody's saying. The simple fact that there's people out there trying to defend this type of message just really shows you how sick people are in the head. People be so quick to attach their names to these celebrities and things like that. And the minute that, you know, people that have a name have these type of things on their name, instead of y'all doing the right thing and just be like, nah, we can't mess with that. Y'all so infatuated with these people that have celebrity status and just has a name that you don't care. You just still want to attach yourself to these type of people. It's like some of these fans are really sick. All right. Now, like I was saying, it doesn't change the fact what you did. You was in your 20s, this person was 17. Now, there are 16 and 17-year-olds that are ended up in college because they finished high school early. You know, they got the good grades and they end up going to a college of their choice, whatever. But even if they're in college, that's still a 16-year-old. That's still a 17-year-old. You're in your 20s. You're a grown man. That is still considered a child. And we've seen those text messages, which is highly disturbing. Chris, the conversation starts. Y'all talking. This girl, like, shorty tells you. Like, first she lied off and then tells you, okay, I'm 17. And instead of you doing the right thing, doing the moral thing, by you like, oh, hell no, like, I'm not down with this, you continued the conversation anyway, and it got very sexual and graphic. This is why people stop messing with you. This is why Kai Cenat stopped messing with you. It doesn't change the fact there was no defending that, you know what I mean? And there ain't no coming back from that. Okay, I give you that. You owned up to it, but people will never look at you the same ever again. And I honestly can't see how you get another job doing a streaming service for any celebrity or just anybody at that fact with those type of things on your jacket. You know what? Maybe not say that because, you know, there are people out there that might just overlook it. You know, it has happened. People have these type of things on their name and people just overlook it. They just don't care. You know, but, you know, he put his explanation out there and I'm just not jacking it, bro. It doesn't excuse what he did. Regardless if he takes ownership or not, it doesn't excuse what he did. At the end of the day, you are a grown man who was talking to a child, you know, and this person told you that they were 17 and you continued the conversation. And I want to address the fact that how people are trying to say that Kai Cenat is fake for him disassociating himself with Chris. Bro, I don't care how long me and you are friends or how long me and you been family. If I'm sitting here and somebody in my family or one of my friends in my circle, if I find out that you're on that type of timing where you're doing things with kids, you want predator vibes, I don't care how long I know you, I'm disassociating myself with you and I would never fuck with you ever again. I would never talk to you ever again. I'm going to be hurt about it and I'm going to be highly upset about it. But as far as us like patching things up and being cool after that, no, there ain't no being cool after that. I don't want that type of shit associated with my name. I don't want to mess with you. You need to go over there with that mess and just stay far away from me. You understand what I'm saying? So there is no justifying that, you know. And you saying that you the college thing, that's not an excuse. You should have immediately terminated the conversation when she told you she was 17 and you continued to do so, which led to you losing a very big opportunity at that. AMP is a big name in the YouTube world and you had a really good thing, you know, and Kai really was your friend, and you could see in Kai's eyes when he addressed it in the U-Haul van, Kai was deeply hurt by this thing. And just to jump off track a little bit, I made a video talking about how Kai gets himself in certain situations. So you go back, I'm gonna attach it on, you know, my video, you know, you could check it out and see my response to it, whatever. Like, Kai was legit hurt behind the situation. You know what I mean? And as like I said in my last video, Kai just needs to be careful about the people that he has around him, because we see that Kai gets himself in situations. It's like I said with the whole Kiara Rush situation, you know, the shit that's happened in a party where one of his mans did some crazy shit with a girl and the girl had exposed it, whatever, and told Kai what happened. And, you know, to this whole Chris situation, like, Kai has to be careful of how he moves and who he has around him. Kai, like, eventually if Kai keeps, you know, being involved in these situations where his name is attached to these type of people, you know, people are gonna, like, you know, eventually gonna start, like, saying something and looking at him funny. And I know it ain't gonna be his fault because he has nothing to do with it, but it's just like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, you gotta understand how people perceive things in the public. So, you know, that's really all I got to say about that. You know, like I said, Chris's explanation is there's nothing to explain. There's no justifying it, you know, and there's no defending that. And, you know, that's just that, you know. And that's it. So, like I said, thank y'all again for tuning in to another video. You know, drop your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about this whole Chris situation and this whole explanation. All right? So, salute to y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace.